Meet the T-7A Red Hawk. The Air Force's brand new trainer is finally here. The United States Air Force formally received its first T-7A Red Hawk on January 9, 2026, during an arrival ceremony hosted by Air Education and Training Command, AETC, marking the start of the service's transition to a new generation of jet trainer aircraft. The event at Joint Base San Antonio Randolph marked the first delivery from Boeing to AETC. The 99th Flying Training Squadron of the 12th Flying Training Wing became the first Air Force unit to field the aircraft, beginning with service leaders described as a major shift in how U.S. military pilots will be trained for high-end combat aviation. Senior Air Force leaders attended the ceremony, including Lieutenant General Scott Pluce, Acting Vice Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Clark J. Quinn, Commander of AETC, and Daniel Gillian, Vice President and General Manager of Boeing Air Defense. Their remarks underscored the operational importance of replacing the aging T-38 Talon after more than 6 decades of service. The T-7 isn't simply a modern upgrade, Quinn said. It's a generational leap that will be an important part of AETC for decades to come. According to AETC, the T-7A incorporates advanced digital engineering, an updated avionics suite, and an open systems architecture designed to evolve with future training requirements. The platform is intended to prepare pilots to transition more effectively to the Air Force's 5th and 6th generation fighter inventory. The arrival of the T-7A is not the finish line, Quinn said. It marks the beginning of the work ahead to deliver training that produces ready, capable pilots for the future of the Air Force. Pluce said the Red Hawk provides the aircraft performance, digital systems, and mission management capabilities required for students bound for advanced fighters. He described the aircraft as the service's essential foundation for preparing air crews for a future built around data-driven and sensor-intensive combat aviation. Colonel Peter Lee, commander of the 12th Flying Training Wing, said the transition represents more than the addition of a new airframe. It is about establishing an enterprise-wide training foundation that other wings will rely on as they develop the next generation of Air Force pilots. He said, "The 99th Flying Training Squadron, whose heritage traces to the Tuskegee Airmen, will lead initial operations with the aircraft and refine training procedures that will later be adopted across the Air Force." Lieutenant Colonel Michael Trott, commander of the squadron, said the aircraft will reshape how undergraduate pilots are prepared for advanced training and combat assignments. The 99th will rewrite what pilot production looks like and shape the future of pilot training for the next generation of warfighters for America, Trott said. According to the Air Force, the T-7A was developed through digital engineering processes intended to reduce long-term modernization costs and enable rapid updates as training needs evolve. The aircraft's design allows integration of emerging technologies, including improved displays, training software, and threat simulation systems that mirror modern air combat conditions. Service officials said the transition will occur in phases as training units adjust to the aircraft and build instructor capacity. AETC will oversee the process and ensure the T-7A becomes the standard platform for future fighter and bomber pilot preparation. The introduction of the T-7A Red Hawk is a central element of the Air Force's broader modernization plans at a time when the service is preparing for high-intensity conflict and rapid global operations. The aircraft replaces a trainer that first entered service in the early 1960s and represents a technological step forward in how pilots learn, practice, and execute complex mission profiles.